Okay, I was asked to do this flower again, slower, to make a slower version of this flower. So this is what I'm making. It's called a scalloped circle, but of course it looks like a flower, so I'm calling it a flower. So we start off with a chain 6. Um, you can also do a magic ring if you like, but we're gonna just do a chain 6. Please don't mind my nails, okay? It's been a rough couple of weeks with me being pretty busy, so I do my own nails. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're gonna join with a slip stitch. Now we're going to, you see we have a circle. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that counts as a 1 double crochet. Okay, then we're going to do 23 double crochets inside of that circle, so that makes 24 double crochets inside the circle. So there we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm running out of room, so I'm just gonna slide all this on over. This is why it would be a little easier to use the magic circle, because you could always you know, tighten it afterwards. But I believe we were at 16 double crochets. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and squeeze in my 4. This is acting a little, you know, rough because I am using a smaller needle than recommended, but I like my motifs to be nice and tight, so I definitely recommend using a smaller hook if you like your work to be tight, or it's definitely recommended if we're making motifs for them to be nice and tight, because they do loosen up after a while. But anyway, let's move on. So we have we start off with chain of 6 slip stitch and 24 double crochets inside of that ring. Now we're going to join with the slip stitch at the top of that chain 3, which is right here. Slip stitch, right? So that's round 2. Round 1. Now we're going to chain up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? That counts as 1 double crochet and chain 2. 1, 2, 3 is the double crochet, and the 1, 2 are 2 chains. So chain 5 count as 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet into that slip stitch, the same spot, double crochet, and that's what we have. Now we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and go into that 3rd stitch there, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. We're making a V-stitch. So skip 2, skip 1, skip 2, into that 3rd one. We're going to do a V-stitch. A V-stitch is 1 double crochet. chain 2, I'm sorry, 1 double crochet, yeah, chain 2 and 1 double crochet inside that same stitch. So we're going to do this all the way around. Skip 2, 1 double, sorry, skip 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2. We should have 8. I'm pretty sure we should have 8 in total. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we should have 8 V-stitches. Okay, skip 2, double crochet into that 3rd stitch, chain 2, double crochet, skip 2, double crochet into the 3rd stitch, chain 2, double crochet. We have a V-stitch. Skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet, same stitch, for a total of 8. So I believe this is maybe our, what, 6th one, 7th one. Yes, we're coming up to our last one here. Chain 2 and double crochet, and we're going to close that off. Yep. Yeah, chain 2 after you finish that last V-stitch, so we can go ahead and slip stitch right on there, right there into that chain 5, but we go up 3 and slip stitch into that 3rd stitch there. Okay, and that's what we have so far. Now we're going to slip stitch right on over here. Don't necessarily need to slip stitch, but yeah, we're going to slip stitch right there into that chain 2 space, and we're just going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That counts as 1 double crochet. So we're going to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet into the same space. Okay, so we're doing another V-stitch, but instead of 1 double crochet, we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So 1, 2, chain 2, another 2 double crochets into that same space. Just like that. And we're just going to do the same thing and repeat. Into the next double crochet, chain 1, I'm sorry, yeah, we're just going to repeat that around, right? See, double crochet in the same space, 1 single crochet into the next chain, which is here. So we're going to do 1 double crochet in between, I'm sorry. All right, and we're going to repeat 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, chain 2. I'm sorry, I'm reading from my pattern. I'm getting a little lost, but that's fine. Another 2 double crochets, and into that space right next to it, right there, before you get to that V-stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet. Just in the space, doesn't have to be exactly right there, just in the space is fine. 2 double crochets inside that V-stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 double crochets, one single crochet, 1, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. 1 single crochet, 1, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 1 single crochet in that space. We're just repeating the same thing all the way around into those 8 V-stitches, so we should have another 8 around. We are up on our 6th one, so we have 2 more to go. This is 7, 1, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and we're coming up on our last one with that 2 double crochets, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, and we're going to go into that space with a 1 single crochet, and then we're just going to slip stitch into there, just like that. So our last round, we're going to slip stitch on over to our space, our chain 2 space. So we're going to go into this stitch and then into the chain 2 space, slip stitch. So I have 2 slip stitches there into that chain 2 space. Chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet, okay, and 2 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. So 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. So I'm going to do another 2 double crochets inside that space. So now I have 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and another 3 double crochets into that same space. 2 and 3. Okay, 1 single crochet space after the same single crochet. So where we put our last single crochet is where we're going to put our next single crochet, right on top. And we're going to repeat the same thing around. 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. Just like that. And that's where we're forming our petal. So the same thing around. 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets in that chain 2 space, 1 chain, another 3 double crochets, get out of my way. Okay, 1 single crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochets, same stitch. So we're just repeating and finishing off our 8 petals, and then I'll just show you guys until the end. I don't necessarily know how to go slow when I'm crocheting. I'm sorry, I'm trying. So this is 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets into that same chain 2 space from the previous round. One single crochet in that space in between. Go on up to our space with those 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, and we're into 1 single crochet, 1, 2, I'm sorry, I skipped 2, 3, I usually have to crochet with using the holding the knife style when my hands start to get a little cramped up, and also when I am working with a tighter tension than supposed to be, as I explained earlier in the video, because I'm using a smaller needle. I'm using actually Big Twist. So we have Big Twist here, Flourish. I bought this a very long time ago when I did my first jacket, and I just knew that it was going to be a hit, so I decided to buy a bulk load of these when Joann's was still open. So yes, it is in Tropical Flamingo, and suggested to use an 8mm hook, super bulky. So I'm using a 5mm hook. Huge difference than recommended, but I usually do. Like I said, I like my things to be tight. And apologies if I'm talking too much, but hopefully you are finished with your flower. It's just the same thing repeating all around. Okay, and 1 more double crochet. And I just have a few more petals to go. Speed it up. Oh, actually I'm done. Look at that. And there we have it. There we have it. Our beautiful circle. And I'm going to usually use a smaller needle to tuck my yarn. Just makes it much easier to bring through. And then I cut, bring it through. I don't usually leave so much left over, so I tie it. This is gonna give me a struggle because I'm using a much smaller needle, smaller hook, I mean. And then just a good tuck in between these stitches will make it stay forever. All right, there we go. Come on out. Come on out. There we go. Then we cut. Cut those extra pieces on off. All right, and of course, you guys know I love to burn most of my pieces, so that is what I'm going to do. Very lightly. You never want to put too much heat on it because it will burn or it will melt. If it's acrylic, it melts. It also burns too, but it melts. But this is melting down our loose hairs that we have in here, just to give it a nice, fresh, clean look. I go over it a few times, and I go to the back. See the difference? Get the edges, just get all up in there. You don't have to do this. This is just what I do. But it is recommended to at least burn your ends. Gives it a nice tuck. And there we have it. Now I did use a bigger hook. I believe I used the 8mm for this flower. This is why it looks bigger. But yes, it is the same flower. I just used a different hook. You see what happens? When you use a smaller hook, you get smaller results. When you use a bigger one, you get bigger. But this is much tighter, and this is much looser. But you're welcome.